Coral bleaching.
Hey, do you have a second to talk about coral real quick? Is the Great Barrier Reef dying? Yes. Yes, it is. Here's Bill Nye to explain why. Just kidding. It's just Julia. I guess that's okay.
So, what is coral bleaching? Coral bleaching occurs when the water in the ocean gets too warm and the coral will release the algae living inside of it, thus causing the coral itself to turn white. While the coral can survive this event, it often causes them to die a lot faster. There have been many coral bleaching events occurring in Florida and the Caribbean, and this can destroy reefs around the world.
The Great Barrier Reef is an extremely ancient, enormous host of living things, composed of living coral growing on dead coral, dating back perhaps as much as 20 million years. Many generations of dead coral have built themselves into great walls of stone, covered in a diverse range of living organisms such as coral, algae, anemones, sponges, fish, worms, and starfish, and turtles, mollusks, snakes, crustaceans, an extraordinary array of thousands of species of plants and animals. The Great Barrier Reef is 1,400 miles long. It is the longest and largest coral reef in the world. It was blanketed by dangerously hot water in the summer of 2016. This heat strangled and starved the corals, causing an unprecedented bleaching event. Anyway, I guess here's an example of coral dying.
Coral, get inside the house, Coral. No, Coral, don't. They'll be fine. Just get inside, you, right now. Coral! Coral? 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 Coral?
Whoa.
Climate change is the leading cause of coral bleaching, most extreme weather events, and ocean acidification. Poor water quality from land-based runoff leading to impacts like outbreaks of starfish. There are several developments affecting coastal habitats that support the reef and producing damage in urban runoff, litter, and marine debris. Fishing remaining impacts and illegal fishing and poaching. The cumulative effect of these threats weaken the reef's resilience, affecting its ability to recover from serious disturbances predicted to become more frequent in the future. Over the past 20 years, the number and intensity of extreme weather events affecting the reef is substantial.
These are the trade winds of the coral reef.
Hello, this extreme weather is so extreme it is hurting the coral reef. An international group of researchers mapped places where people most needs of reefs for their livelihoods, particularly for fishing and tourism, as well as for shoreline protection. The researchers combined those maps with others showing where coral reefs are most under stress from warming seas and ocean acidification.
The Great Barrier Reef provides a vast amount of benefits to the world, economic and environmental-wise. As you may know, the reef spans around several countries through the oceans. Even though it's 0.1% of the oceans, it supports 25% of all ocean sea life. And, I don't know, maybe because the environment is important? Jesus! In many places, the loss of coral reefs would amount to an economic disaster.
This is a disaster!
Depriving fishermen of their main source of income, forcing people to find more expensive forms of protein, and undermining the tourism industry.
Hey, I got you guys protein shake.
Awesome. I love protein.
I know you love protein. I love protein too.
Yeah, protein rocks.
Are you guys talking about protein? I love protein. I love protein too.
We know you love protein. Protein rocks.
Awesome. Protein rocks.
Protein.
Protein. Protein.
Protein.
Protein. Protein.
In addition, many countries depend on coral reefs as a key barrier to guard against incoming storms and mitigate the damage done by surging seas.
Many people have helped raise money for scientists who want to help reverse the damage done to the coral reef by growing new corals in tanks and implanting them into reefs. People also need to help this effort by eliminating the main cause of coral bleaching, global warming. If global warming disappears, then so will the coral bleaching problem. You can also use less harmful household chemicals because they also worsen the coral bleaching effect.
Coral farming is the cultivation of corals for commercial purpose or coral reef restoration. Aquaculture is showing promise as a potentially effective tool for restoring coral reefs, which has been declining around the world. Ocean-based nurseries are appealing for small-scale restoration projects because they can be assembled as low cost and support fast-growing branches like staghorn and elkhorn corals. Unfortunately, such nurseries don't offer an effective and stable means for executing large-scale restoration projects. Coral Vita grows corals in land-based farms, which provides crucial advantages for the company and reef stakeholders. Unlike ocean-based projects, land-based projects and farms can use breakthrough techniques that allow for faster growth for more diverse array of coral. By using microfragmenting, we can accelerate coral growth by 50 times the natural rate. Many coral species that serve as crucial building blocks for reefs, such as brain and great star corals, grow too slowly to be feasible for restoration projects using ocean-based nurseries. Now, Coral Vita can grow these corals in months rather than decades.
Fight!
Land-based coral farming enables the usage of assisted evolution techniques to improve coral resilience to changing oceanic conditions that threaten reef life. Corals that are native to each restoration product can raise to be more tolerant to threats as warming temperatures or acidification, as we can control their growing conditions.
Well, coral reefs are very important to Earth and human life. There are many benefits to coral reefs, and we have to stop polluting the Earth so we have them. We have to stop letting the corals die.
Hello, mate. These are the 10 easy steps to save the coral reef. Number 1, use less water. The less water used, the less waste. Step 2, help reduce fossil fuel emission and pollution by walking, riding bikes, or taking the bus. Step 3, research what you put on your lawn because these chemicals can flow into the water system and then into the ocean.
We gonna reduce.
Number 4, dispose of your trash properly. Step 5, are you a reef-friendly business?
Yeah.
Good! Step 6, reverse the warming of the planet by planting a tree. Number 7, practice safe and responsible diving and snorkeling. Do not touch the reef. Number 8, volunteer for coral reef cleanup. If you don't have one near you, go on your family vacation.
We need that music!
Number 9, contact your government representative so they can also help the coral. Hello, Trump.
Carl! 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 Carl!
Number 10, remember to spread the word. Your excitement excites others. Save the coral!
Hey, did you know that coral are not actually plants, but they're rather animals? And they still use photosynthesis to survive? Coral fact. Coral fact. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Did you know that the Great Barrier Reef is made up of 900 smaller reefs? Coral fact. Did you know that there are more types of fish living in a 2-acre area of coral reef than there are types of birds in North America? Because I didn't. Coral fact. Did you know that coral rarely grows in water deeper than 45 feet? This is so that way they can photosynthesize.
We must stop killing the Earth and the beautiful nature within it.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean man, the crust of a tan man imbibed by the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man, can you see through the wonder of amazement at the open man? Ocean man, the crust is elusive when it casts forth to the childlike man.
What am I supposed to do?
Hey!
Got anemones, got a lot of anemones, got a lot of fish that wanna eat me in a coral reef. Try to take away